Hey there and welcome. We've all been there, right? You're at the airport, you're super excited for your trip, and then you see it. That dreaded word next to your flight on the departures board. Delayed. And you just know someone is on the other side waiting for you. That phone call can be so stressful. Well, today, we're going to make that call super easy, super confident. Let's jump right in.
Okay, so picture this. You're at the airport, maybe you've grabbed a coffee, you're all set to go. And then, bam! Bad news. Your flight is delayed. Now you've got to call someone, your friend, your family, maybe even your boss, and tell them. It just feels so awkward, right? What do you even say to make it clear and simple for everyone?
All right, first things first. Before you even think about making that call, you need to know exactly what's happening. And luckily, the airport gives you all the clues you need. They're all right there, up on that big departures board.
So let's take a look at this thing. It kind of looks like a secret code, but it's actually super simple once you know where to look. See that column that says status? That's the one you care about. If it says on time, hey, you're golden, you're good to go. Sometimes you might see canceled, and yeah, that's the worst. But for us today, we're looking at delayed. That just means you're still flying, just not right now.
So, there it is. That's our problem. The flight is delayed. Simple. Before we do anything else, we have to be totally clear on this one little fact. This is the number one most important thing you need to say when you make that call. Think of it like the headline of your story. Okay, so you've got the problem down. Now, how do you actually say it on the phone without it being a whole big dramatic thing? Well, it's all about how you kick off the conversation. This right here, this is your magic phrase. Hi, I have an update. It's so simple, but wow, it does so much. It immediately tells the other person, hey, listen up, the plan has changed. It's so much better than just rambling and trying to explain things in a confusing way. And right after that, you just hit them with the main point. No beating around the bush. The flight is delayed. And just like that, in 2 little sentences, you've told them everything they need to know. The problem is out there, clear and calm. Perfect. So once you've said the flight is delayed, you know what their very next thought is, right? It's going to be, okay, so what does that mean for me? This is where you give them the new plan. It's super important. Now listen closely, because this part is absolutely key. There's a big difference between saying, I want to arrive at 6 p.m. and I will arrive at 6 p.m. See the difference? I want to sounds kind of wishy-washy, like you're not sure. It's just a hope. But I will arrive? Now that sounds confident. That's not a wish, that's a promise. That's a plan. And a plan is exactly what the other person needs to hear from you. So a perfect example would be something like, I will arrive in 2 hours. See, it's clear, it's confident, and it gives them the exact info they need. You're not just giving them a problem, the delay, you're also handing them the solution, your new arrival time.
All right, so we've got all our puzzle pieces, right? We have how to start, how to state the problem, and how to give the new plan. Now, let's put it all together and see what it sounds like in a real conversation.
Okay, so let's imagine the phone call. Ring, ring. Armando answers. He's probably looking at his watch, wondering where you are, so of course the first thing he's going to ask is, and here is your perfect reply. You tell him where you are, and then, boom, you hit him with that key phrase, I have an update. Just like that, he knows something's up, and the original plan is changed.
Naturally, he's going to be a little concerned. He wants to know what's going on. Is everything okay? Is the flight on time? He's ready for the news. And this is where you give that super clear, direct answer we practiced. No big long story, no excuses, just the fact. No, the flight is delayed. Now everyone is on the same page.
See, it's always the next question. They know the problem, now they need the new plan. When will you arrive? It's the exact question we've been preparing for.
And there's your answer. That confident promise. Not, I hope to, or maybe I'll get there in, none of that. Just, I will arrive in 2 hours. And just like that, problem solved. Armando knows the new plan.
And look at his response. It's just as clear and simple. The new plan is a go. Everybody knows what's happening. All that stress? Gone.
And you finish up with a nice, friendly, see you soon. The update is done. Everything's positive. That, my friends, is a successful phone call. Great job. So there you go. A really simple step-by-step way to handle that tricky delayed flight phone call. The whole key is just being clear, being confident, and being direct. So right now, I want you to try it. Seriously, think of a friend you'd be flying to see. Grab your phone, don't worry, you don't actually have to call them, and just say the words out loud. Hi, I have an update. The flight is delayed. I will arrive in 2 hours. Go on, give it a shot. You've totally got this.